Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the L's of GMS. Also, salutations to all Akim out there that's listening to truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. I think I'm going to name this lesson, You Might Be Special. Okay? And the reason I'm naming it that, us brothers in this faith, we catch hell rather than our body. Rather, is at your job or certain situations that you have to deal with, in this present world. It always seemed like Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, is fucking nitpicking with you, all right? Which, that's a sign that you're a man of the Lord, all right? Or you might be special to the Most High, okay? Because it's written, the Lord chasteneth whom he loveth, okay? Now, I got the book of Job right here. You got to remember, Job was righteous, because some people might say, well, if you're supposed to be righteous, why is the Lord plaguing you? Well, guess what? That's part of our test, because the Lord want to see what you made of. But also, the Lord know his servants is not going to bend the fold. It's written in Revelations, the 14th chapter, it says they follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. All right? So those men are special to the Most High. But guess what? The Lord is going to try those men. All right? And that's part of the purification process. All right? Us becoming new creatures in this truth. It's us, going through the straight gate, dealing with the hell, But you know what that mean? Hey, that mean you might be special to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay? Now I'm going to read this in Job. And look, you got to remember, Job was righteous. Okay? Job was a righteous man. Job 1:7. And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then he said unto the Lord, Salakia. Then Satan answered and said, Salakia. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from walking to and fro in the earth, and walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, right? And you know what scripture pops up in my head? It's the book of Peter, where it says Satan lurking, seeking whom he may devour. Same thing with the spiritual demon Satan, He's always, lurking, walking through the earth, especially, fucking with the man of the Lord. And guess what? The man of the Lord is what? Throughout all four corners of the earth, So same thing. So look, so when you catching hell, guess what? That's Satan fucking with you, Whether you're in Florida, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in fucking Canada, all right, west coast of Africa, all right, that nigga Satan is everywhere fucking with you. This is 1 Peter 1:5. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." You see, just like he told the Lord, he was like, "Hey, whence comest thou?" He says, "Look, walking to and fro throughout the earth." So same thing, man. Us being in his face. That's why the Lord said, "What? Be sober, be vigilant." All right, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. You see? So Satan is always looking to, to get one up on you. Let's read verse 9 too. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. You see? Hey, just like I was just saying, whether you're in Europe, whether you're in Canada, Satan is fucking with all the brothers, We all catching hell, okay? And that's just part of this faith, The Lord told Peter, he said, Satan desire Satan desire to sift you like wheat, man. You know? But let's go back, and we probably grabbed that. Let's go back to Job. And also this shows you, our hands is in the, our life is in the hand of the Lord. Job 7 and 8. Okay. It says, from going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man? Yeah, so look, your name might get called, Have you considered Ayash? All right. Have you considered let me think of a brother name. Have you considered Damashaphat, or any other brother, But guess what? You gotta go through those trials, all right? You gotta deal with that hell, whatever the Lord bring upon you, or whatever the Lord allowed the spiritual demon Satan to bring upon you, It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? There is none like him in the earth, and perfect and upright man, one that feareth and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, does not Job fear for naught? Hast thou not made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he have on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands and his substance, and increased his land. Right? Because look, basically, Job was righteous, all right, and the Lord blessed Job for what? Being righteous, man. But same thing, hey, when we come into this faith, guess what? Brothers get plagued. Some brothers lose jobs, Some brothers lose their woman, right? When the Lord was talking to Peter, I think when they was asking about the rank in the kingdom of heaven, right? He told him, right? You're going to inherit those things that you lost, Let me 1 second. How did that scripture go? I didn't put it up. I think it's in Matthew 19, though. Put it in. Shalakia. Bear with me. Okay, let's just go right to the new. That's how we do that. Right, it's not. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so let's put in forsaken. All right, it is 19th chapter. Matthew 19 and 29. It says, everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. You see? So that's what comes with, coming into this truth, man. All right? Scripture say, him that loses life shall find his life. And also, hey, the Lord, hey, you can come into this truth, lose something, and the Lord will give it right back to you. All right? He'll bless you right back with it. I've seen it plenty of times, man. But you gotta endure. Endure hardness as a good soldier, So let's grab that scripture that I quoted earlier. It's like I was saying, hey man, you might look, if Satan is fucking with you, right? You might be special, Luke 22 and let's start from 28. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations. I will appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father have appointed me. right? Look, and even Yahweh Shai, guess what? He was even tempted by Satan, right? When he went up on the I forgot the name of the mountain, but when he went up, he was fasting 40 days and 40 nights, right? And even Satan tried to tempt him. You see? So how much more, us, Satan is going to actually come up against us. We're not even the son of the Most High. Yahweh Shai, that's a special spirit. It's hard to break down that spirit, But we got the spirit of the Lord on us. So that's how we're able to endure all these different temptations, all right? All this different hell, And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. So same thing with all us brothers in this faith, man, all right? Satan desired to have us, Satan, hey, he want to put affliction on you, which that's his job. All right, everybody playing their role. Really, hey, Satan is righteous. All right, he obey the will of the Most High. Okay. See, there's some churches there's some churches really don't understand. Satan works for the Most High. You see? Satan is a righteous entity on the left-hand side of the Most High. And and guess what? He carry out heinous acts, on people, but also on the righteous too, That's part of the faith. Now let's go to Peter real quick. Back to Peter. First Peter, let's go, I think it was verse 7. Okay. First Peter 1:7. It says, for the trial of your faith being much more precious of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire. So like, I don't think that was what I wanted. But I'll read it anyways. Wherein, let's read verse 6. Wherein ye are greatly rejoiced, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, right? And guess what? That's part of this faith. You're gonna be catching hell, like the scripture says. What? Manifold temptations. All right. Hey, just like Job, Things came. Hey, when you read that first chapter, all right, everything you thought can go wrong went wrong with Job. All right, just like that. All right. It says the trial of your faith being much, right? And guess what? This is the trial of our faith. When we going through this hell, through this fire, guess what? That's the trial of your faith. The trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise. You see, and it's gonna be found unto praise. Right? Now, when you read that last chapter of Job, guess what? The Lord blessed Job double fold. He lost his kids. He lost his woman. He lost his house. He lost all kind of shit. It says, in honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai. That was one more scripture that popped in my head. Let me see if I can find it, though. 1 second. In fact, I know how to find it. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 1. Wisdom of Solomon 1. Hold on. Get that back in there. Hold on. Hate that. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 2. It says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High. You see, just like Job. All right. When the Lord, right, when Satan came to the Lord, he said, what? Have you considered your servant Job? Right? And the Lord said, look, do what you gonna do to Job. Just don't do such and such, such and such. And eventually, guess what? The Lord, and eventually the Lord even let Satan touch Job's flesh, you know, smited Job with boils, man, you know. And guess what? Job still didn't turn his back on the Lord, you know. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, which means what? Us leaving this present world, man. All right, following Yahweh Shai, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of man, yet is their hope full of immortality. You see? And that's what it's about at the end of the day, man. All right? Us having faith, man. Us having hope and what? Immortality. And having been a little chastised, right? And look, Job was just a little chastised. Hey, considering that the Lord gave Job everything back, you know, guess what? He was just a little chastised, man. You see? And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh approved them and found them worthy for himself. You see? Just like Job. As gold is in the furnace, have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. All right? And with that, man, I hope you're edified, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Also, salutations to the Akim out there that switched this truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.